But to officially run for office, a person needs to meet 3 basic requirements established by the U.S. Constitution. A presidential candidate must be a natural-born citizen, at least 35 years old, and a U.S. resident for at least 14 years.
Birtherism now back on the scene, and the Breitbart people have found a document, a publicity document from Obama's first book, I guess it was, and in that book, he talks about being born in Hawaii, but yet it is nefariously someone on the bio of the publicity document said that he was born in Kenya. The Arizona Secretary of State is threatening to remove Obama from the ballot. Said he requested the confirmation 8 weeks ago and has not gotten it. Hawaii, he said, does not have to supply a certified copy of the birth certificate, merely sending him an email confirming that it has one.
Okay. U.S. State Department recognizes these as legitimately...
It's not a birth certificate, Candy, and people are trying to figure out why isn't he giving his birth certificate. It's not a birth certificate. A certificate of live birth, and you can see that one that you have and the one that I brought you, because that's the one that's on the internet and all over the place. It doesn't even have a serial number. It doesn't have a signature. It doesn't have a signature. One that I saw on television has a stamp. But that's not because a signature.
Right, but that's how they
Excuse me, but that's not the one that they were showing to everybody. And I just say very simply, why doesn't he show his birth certificate? Why has he spent over $2 million in legal fees to keep this quiet and to keep this silent? When I listened today to the tape of the grandmother, and she was saying he was born essentially in Kenya, and all of a sudden you hear people all over the room, no, he was born in Hawaii, he was born in Hawaii. But she didn't say that.
It was a misinterpretation.
They drowned her out. She was like, there were a lot of people in that room, and she said, Kenya, he was born right here. And then they started saying, screaming, no, you mean Hawaii, you mean Hawaii.
As many of you have been briefed, we provided additional information today about the site of my birth. Now, this issue has been going on for two and a half years now. I think it started during the campaign. And I have to say that over the last 2.5 years, I have watched with bemusement. I've been puzzled at the degree to which this thing just kept on going. We've had every official in Hawaii, Democrat and Republican, every news outlet that has investigated this, confirm that, yes, in fact, I was born in Hawaii, August 4th, 1961, in Kapiolani Hospital. We've posted the certification that is given by the state of Hawaii on the internet for everybody to see. People have provided affidavits that they in fact have seen this birth certificate, and yet this thing just keeps on going.
That our president has finally released a birth certificate.
Upon close examination of the evidence, we are prepared today to say we believe probable cause exists indicating that forgery and fraud may have been committed, not only in President Obama's long-form birth certificate, but more disturbing evidence suggests that another fraud may have been committed regarding his selected service registration card. At the very least, I can tell you this. Based on all of the evidence presented and investigated, I cannot, in good faith, report to you that these documents are authentic. My investigators believe that the long-form birth certificate was manufactured electronically and that it did not originate in a paper format as claimed by the White House.
You were part of a campaign to delegitimize a president of the United States? Matters, no?
No. I started this because of fake document, a government document. I didn't care where the president came from. I didn't care at all. And we have the evidence. Nobody will talk about it. Nobody will look at it. And anytime you want to come down, or anybody will be glad to show you the evidence. And by the way, you're going to hear more about this fake,
so you believe
phony
that
birth certificate.
President Obama's birth certificate is a phony?
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. We have the evidence. I'm not going to go into all the
You
details.
know, even Donald Trump now
it's
says
a phony document.
that he believes that the president was born in this country, right?
He never said about a fake birth certificate. That's the only thing I was trying to prove. He never said
if he had a
that
fake birth certificate,
was a
then
fake.
he wouldn't be legitimately born in this country, Sheriff. It takes us to the same place. It doesn't matter whether you want to talk about a forged instrument or anything else that was fraudulent. Either the man was born in this country or he wasn't. The good news is we know the answer.
Hillary Clinton and her campaign of 2008 started the birther controversy. I finished it. You know what I mean. President Barack Obama was born in the United States, period.